Hi guys, welcome back to Sim UK, welcome back to PC Building Simulator. This is day 3. We're financially, well, we've got enough to pay the rent at least. Not sure how much the utility bill is going to be. I shouldn't imagine it would be that expensive. But yeah, we got some big jobs in today. So let's go to the office. Nope, let's end the day and then go to the office. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so we got some parts arrived, 2 gig of RAM and a motherboard. I took a bit of a gamble on both of those. Hopefully that will fix that. This is the doctor's PC. That's a nice looking case. Very nice. So we're going to take the case side panel off. We're going to remove that heatsink fan, and but basically going to put some thermal paste on it, fire it up, run a 3D mark, and give it back to the grumpy doctor, who quite rightly is grumpy because we didn't. Oh, actually, let me take that back out again. How do I take that out? Okay, this is a cool feature. The sticky notes. I did say to you in the first episode, I think it was, that in real life PC building, you will have sticky notes everywhere. And it's great that they're in the inventory like this. I really like that. That's a cool feature. A really, really cool feature. Okay, connect the cable. Zoom out a tad. Put the case on the side. Do it up. And yeah, let's plug it in. Oh gosh, it's a bit clunky, that bit. Just a smidge clunky. Didn't we have auto connect something or other as part of our ranking up? These guys look like doctors. You, mate, do not. I'd believe all of these doctors. If these guys walked in, I'd be like, hello doctor. If you walked in, I'd be like, is there somebody with you? Are you on work experience? Okay, add programs. Oh, hang on. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Why is that telling me I haven't applied thermal paste? Oh, is it the CPU that hasn't got... Oh my gosh. No, hang on. I did. I just put thermal paste on. Alright, let's put the side back on a second. I think I need to install 3D Mark. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. I haven't had to do that before, so we'll figure that out in a second. Man, I wish that would connect, just connect automatically. I suppose forcing you to connect it to where it's supposed to be connected is a good way of teaching you where it goes. Oh, I did. Oh, flipping hell. I keep right clicking on it instead of left clicking on it. That is so irritating. That's what? Twice I've disconnected these cables? So annoying. Right. Install USB drive. Oh, up there. Okay, good. Do not right click on that again, for goodness sakes. I'm really paranoid about clicking on PCs now. Right, add a program. 3D... Okay, that's cool. Yes, restart. What you need is some sort of NZXT. Oh, excuse me. NZXT did this great free software called Cam. I think that should be in the game so that you can see how hot your CPU is for, you know, tests like this. When you put thermal paste on a CPU, even though it's pretty straightforward and pretty easy to do, there's always a sense of have I put enough on? Is it has it spread out properly? Is it making a good enough connection? Have I forgotten to put thermal paste on? All of these things. Oh gosh. Blue screen of death. A problem has been detected and a mega system has been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. Clock watchdog timeout. If this is the first time you've seen this error screen, restart your computer. If this screen appears again, follow these steps. Check to make sure any new hardware or software is properly installed. If this is a new installation, ask your hardware or software manufacturer for any updates you might need. If problems continue, disable or remove any newly installed hardware or software. So maybe this game then is going to get to the point where... Hang on, how do I shut that down now then? Just like that, I guess. Now, apply thermal paste is still saying that I haven't done it properly, which is a tad weird. So let's take this out again. So it's not there, is it? But I'm pretty sure I put some on. Right, so thermal paste is on. Oh, is it because I took the fan back out again and that removes the thermal paste? I think that's what I did there. Okay, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Okay, I get it. So because I was trying to show you the sticky note thing, I basically, as far as the game is concerned, took the thermal paste back off the CPU. Okay, good. Right. Let's power you up, and that'll run this time. So it's quite good, this game. It does simulate quite well some aspects of PC building. And certainly these are mistakes that people have made in real life genuinely many times over. Now, can I leave that running? Oh, I can. That's excellent. So this is why we would want to have a second desk. You must be level 3 to build the second workbench and level 8 to build the third workbench. So that's a shame. It means I can't really go and do anything else. So that's installing RAM. That's a motherboard replacement. That's a big job, that one. Come on. Let's put like a coffee machine or something in here. Now, I get the feeling this board is going to become important at some point. But I don't know when or why. But I'll be interested to find out. Come on, turn on. Wow. There it is. Oh my god. So tricky. I should be able to zoom in there. So that's almost finished. There we go. Good stuff. I do feel slightly bad for the doctor because we have messed his machine around quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, he's quite rightly grumpy with us, quite rightly. What's this? This is 4 gig of RAM. We'll do that. It's a nice easy job, and then we'll finish up on the what's going to be an absolute flipping nightmare, no doubt. Ooh. Now, is that heatsink going to be in the way of the RAM? I think it is, you know. Or is it? I'd have been more impressed if it was, because that's something that you do actually have to suffer with. Hang on, what is this? This is this is tricky to get in there, and I think I'm going to have to take that out, you know. just to make it that bit more complicated. Can't seem to get in there any closer. And I can't get to that top. Can I take the top off? No. Do you know? I think I actually am going to have to take this the air cooler off. This heatsink fan. I'm going to have to take it off in order to get to all this stuff. So this nice, easy little job has just become more complicated. Let's just see if I can install a new bit of RAM. Oh look, we've got to use 2 gig stick here. Now technically I don't have to put it anywhere other than where it is. So we've upgraded 4 gig of RAM. I needn't have bought anything. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Bit like a car mechanic when they use old parts that they've taken off other cars and sell it to you for half the price of a new one and make themselves an absolute friggin' fortune. They don't tell you they're doing that because they're unscrupulous little monkeys. Okay, where's the power for this one? Oh, nice. Nearly right-clicked on it there. Very nearly did that. Okay, so we'll put the USB stick in and we'll install the 3D Mark. So that's good to know. That's where the parts that you've accumulated can be reused. We'll leave that running. But it would be nice if those parts were stacked up here. Maybe that's what this is for in the future. Level 6 to build a PC storage cupboard. That would be cool if you could actually go and sort of look through the parts that you've got. Have we got a job there that's completed? That's the doctor's job, isn't it? Yeah, let's get rid of that then. New job in. The doctor says, "Hello there, thank you for fixing my PC. Since you added the thermal paste, it is running nicely." It didn't before I put the thermal paste on, I can tell you that much. I didn't realise the business is under new ownership. A good thing too, I think. I have been impressed with your timely fixing of this issue, so I'm happy to give you another chance. I shall recommend you to anyone that needs work doing. Regards, Dr. Waterman. Well, thank you, Dr. Waterman. Very kind of you. Hopefully he'll never see how badly I nearly broke his PC earlier today. So that's in progress. Yes, okay. How are we doing over here? Wow, that's running super slowly. It'll be quite interesting when you got like 3 PCs up on the go. That's definitely going to feel better, because this is painful having to wait for 3D Mark to finish and you can't even begin unplugging the next one. But we're nearly level 3, so we should unlock this in no time at all. Okay, job done. Let's uninstall 3D Mark. Restart the PC. Shut her down and then put it by the door, and that should be that job done. Hopefully that'll rank us up to level 3 as well. That would be nice. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Oh, so nearly. So nearly. Mercury Jonathan. Hey, I'm thinking I need to upgrade my PC. Can you put in 4 gig of memory? Can you run the 3D Mark to check it doesn't overheat? Kind regards, Jonathan Mercury from Jonathan Fisheries. Yeah, 4 gig is not a lot, buddy. It really isn't. 8 gig. 8 gigs where you need to be if you're going to be running any games on a PC. 8 gig minimum is my recommendation. Right, tiny little motherboard. Look at all this stuff we're going to have to remove. Right, graphics card out first. Disconnect the power and all these cables. Now, I wonder how well animated this is going to be. So this shield and this little lever arm. The lever arm should unclip from this side, fold back up here, and as it folds back it will release this shield and that will give you access to the CPU. So let's see how well that's animated. Perfectly. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Well done indeed. Very impressed with that. Okay, so I think that's everything off the board. We can now take the board out. Now, I'll tell you a little story about a PC I built for a mate of mine. I built hundreds of PCs, well, not hundreds, but getting on for 100 PCs in my time. And these little spacers here are very, very important. And basically, I screwed his brand new motherboard to the case directly. Now, how the bloody thing didn't blow up, I don't know. But we ended up taking it back to the shop and they pointed out that I hadn't put the spacers in. I was so embarrassed. What a stupid mistake. Not one I've ever made since, I hasten to add. Anyway, let's... Why do you want me to take the spacers out? I don't need to take the spacers out. Oh, what? Taking the spacers out is part of the job. Hang on, some weird stuff is going on here. I think I found a bug. So I'm now able to take the spacers out before the motherboard. Oh, I see. I was taking the screws out, the spacers remain. Why would I be taking the spacers out? I'm replacing it like for like, aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? Motherboards. So that's broken. Luckily, I bought the exact right one, which is pretty cool. Bit annoying that I have to put these spacers in, but I can understand why that would be. Makes sense as a game. So it looks like this job isn't going to be that big a job after all, unless something goes terribly wrong from this moment on. So we can open these up. Now technically it matters which channel you put the RAM into. Ordinarily you'll see RAM space RAM because they'll be running on 2 channels, but I don't think this game takes it that seriously or is that in depth, so so we'll leave that as is. CPU, Mr. Woodward. Cool. Put that down. That locks in place. We'll get the thermal paste because we're not going to keep forgetting to do that. And then cooling. There we go. Cables. Connect the main CPU fan up. And I think that's everything. Or graphics card. Graphics card. Now, you should have to connect a power up to this. It seems a bit odd that they've taken so much care and attention for everything, but just forgotten that one little thing. Is that all connected? Looks like it is. Let's power it up and see. Make sure I haven't forgotten anything. See if we can get it running first time without any issues. No. I have forgotten something. What have I forgotten? Oh, there it is. It's this. It's connecting the case. Yeah, connecting the case to the motherboard. So basically, these wires here are what allow the power button to communicate with the board and power the system on. So that's what I'd forgotten. That is a cracking photograph. Where's that? If you know where that is, please let me know in the comments section. I'd like to go see that in real life. That is wonderful. Am I supposed to be running 3D Mark on this or something? No. Okay. So that is job done. Let's put the side back on. I think the customer might notice if I don't do that. And that's it. A successful day. We learnt a lot. We achieved a lot. And hopefully now we'll get paid a lot. Splendid. We're level 3. We'll discard that email. Ooh, 4. Oh, look at this. Rich at mysailingboat.nl. Hello. I've been playing a great sailing simulation game, but while my computer will just about run it, but if I turn up the graphics, the frame rate drops. I used a program called Will It Run to see what I need, and it seems that while my PC is okay for the main spec, or for the minimum spec, the recommended spec needs a better GPU. Can you have a look for me, please? Dank G Vel. Dank G Vel. Thank you very much, says Richard. The sailing simulator. So yeah, interesting that they've put that in. It's like an inside joke, that, because the publishers of PC Building Simulator are the same publishers of the sailing simulator game. So it's quite cool that they've put that in there, I think. So yeah, so we need I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but we'll accept the job. Here we go. Fit for purpose. This job requires you to use the Will It Run program that can be purchased from the shop. Install it on a PC to check what specs are required for the game and if that PC will run it. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's go to the shop. Software. Tools. Auto Connect tool. Oh yes, for $1,000 we can't afford that. But I want it, quite seriously. Quick screw tool. Quick cable tool. Auto standoff tool. Don't know what that means. Faster installation. Auto screw tool. Will it run? Oh wow, look at all this. Part ranking. Compare the relative performance of CPUs and graphics card. PC Bay. Get used parts at reduced prices. That's $800. My god, that's expensive. Will it run for $200? Well, we need that, so we'll have that in the cart. I really want this, because that's a pain in the arse. But okay, that's cool. So we're going to buy that. And then, how do I get a new desk? I want a new desk. Because we're level 3 now, so can I just do this? $1,500. Oh my goodness me, no, we can't do it yet. We don't have enough cash. Well, that's cool. The game's opening up now. That's interesting. I like that. I'm Blake Patterberg, and I'm one of the core team over at Movie Maniacs, the world's 53rd the world's number 53 website in the UK for movies, news and reviews. With the upcoming release of the next highly anticipated blockbuster, the Frontbuster Cinematic Universe FCU, I'm trying to refresh my memory of the previous films: Frontbuster, Frontbuster 2, Frontbuster 3, Frontomania, Frontbuster 4, fondly remembered, and the much maligned spin-off Archibald and the Spinning Cups, a Frontbuster story. I already own all the collector's edition on Blu-ray, but I'd like to rip them to my computer for a more complete frame-by-frame analysis. Sadly, I don't currently have enough hard drive space to do so. Could you increase my storage capacity to suit? Another terabyte should do the trick, says Blake Patberg, Assistant Junior Moderator at Movie Maniacs Action. So he wants 1.5 terabytes storage for $190. We can do that, sir. We can go to the shop, go to storage. Whoa, it's one click. Must remember that. 320, 320, 120, 120, 600, 250, 500 gig. No. We don't have any 1.5 terabyte hard drives, or 2 terabyte really was what we'd be looking for. So, how am I going to cope with that then? We could do 3 500. I guess that's what we're going to have to do. And then maybe we can stripe them. That's a gamble. I feel like we should be able to buy that in one hard drive rather than building 3. Congratulations, you've reached level 3. You've unlocked the Ryzen quad-core CPUs, AMD AM4 socket motherboards, and all of this stuff, which is cool. Well done, and keep PC building simulation team. PS, the next milestone, level 4, unlocks the NZXT S340 cases, AMD Radeon RX 470 GPUs, and the quick screw tool, even though we can't afford them, these tools. But anyway, upgrade to 4GB of RAM and then run 3D Mark. We've already got 2 gig in the bag, so we'll take that job on. And yeah, this will be interesting, this one. I'm looking forward to it. So guys, thank you for watching today. I think that's all the job's done, isn't it? And we can't afford to upgrade yet, but hopefully after tomorrow we'll be able to get the second bench up and running. That would be cool. Until then, take care of yourselves, thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.